Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today we're doing another starter, but this time it's a starter renovation where we are renovating Crick Cabana in Willow Creek in The Sims 4. So this house is interesting. It has a porch and everything, but it's a very long house because it's a very tiny, narrow lot. It's only 20 by 15. And as far as the renovation goes, it still remains at 2 beds and 1 bath. And I use 4 packs, which are high school years, eco lifestyle, parenthood, and tiny living. And the final price comes in at 18,742 simoleons after the renovation. So it's not too bad. I think my primary pack was eco lifestyle for this. I used a lot of the wallpapers, the windows from eco lifestyle, maybe some of the furnishings, but it was a little bit of a mix mash. But generally I wanted a different color on the exterior. So I go with this blue wood, this blue stone, which actually, it actually isn't stone. It's called rusty iron, but it came in a bluish color and it looks like tile. But I thought it looked nice to give it some accent to the front, make it look, different and a little bit unique of a starter house. So that's pretty nice. If you notice the theme, I am doing a lot of starters because I'm renovating this area of Willow Creek. It's just a small area here. And my one starter drive, as you can see, is right next door. That's the house I built yesterday. So we're kind of just going around in a circle, renovating all the lots in this one chunk of Willow Creek. So yeah. As far as the interior, it's pretty bare bones. I realized that since the house was already built for me, I didn't really have a lot of leftover budget to be able to keep it within a good, reasonable amount. So it's very, very, we'll say very simple and very clean. There isn't a lot of clutter in this build. I do actually swap the layout a bit of the house. So I did bump out the front and take up a little bit of the front porch, but also I shifted the bathroom down and I shifted the, I guess what was the master bedroom out of the back of the house, because before it took up the whole back of the house. So I thought that since it being a 2-bedroom house, Sims needed a decent size for a living room or living space to kind of just hang out and chill. So I made that a living room towards the back of the house. I realize though now, looking at it, I probably could have instead of kept the master at the back, the master bedroom, I could have basically chopped it in half and made it half the size, because both of these bedrooms are actually pretty narrow and very small. So as far as furnishings go, not a lot really fit inside these bedrooms, but again, that's what a starter's for. You're just basically starting out, building up simoleons, saving up your simoleons so you can move into a bigger, better house, or at least upgrade this house and make it a little bit nicer or bigger. But having a good, solid starter to move into, I think is pretty important. A lot of them I find are even much more bare bones than what I'm building here. So I do like to do my own takes on things, and this is just one of them. But I realized I probably could have chopped that whole big area in half, turned that into 2 bedrooms, shift the bathroom off to one side, and then the living room area and the kitchen and the dining room could have all been tied together in an open plan. But hey, you know what? It's different having the living room at the back of the house down a long hallway. Just a little different. But as far as the lot goes, it's a very tiny lot. It's only 20 by 15, so there really isn't much outdoor space, but there is a lot of green space surrounding the lot in this part of Willow Creek, so I guess it really doesn't need a yard space or anything. But again, you're just starting out, so you're really not going to have much if you are just starting out. So I did manage to squeeze in a dresser and a mirror into this bedroom, and we do freshen up the paint. I do freshen up the carpet. I take out the carpeting. I believe I put hardwood in there. I actually changed up the hardwood because that hexagonal pattern, which I've always wanted to use from Eco Lifestyle, it was just too busy for me. I don't know. It was bugging my eyes, being at a bird's eye view like that. It was a little trippy, I guess. But so yeah, I took that out because I just wanted something a little bit more plain and kind of simple. So I do love this tiny little table from Eco Lifestyle. It's like my favorite to use. Oh no, actually that's Tiny Living. I'm sorry. But I love the colors that it comes in, and I use it for a variety of things. In this case, I'm using it for a TV, but I like to use it for decoration sometimes. So like I put plants on it or fruit bowl. I don't know. It's a very versatile table. Let's put it that way. There is no computer or anything in here because again, it's a starter. Living room is kind of narrow, but you only have so much space on the lot. And again, this house is very long because it has to be, because the lot is long itself. And the front of the lot remains like where the door is. So it just, it doesn't make sense to put the door on the side of the house because the actual front of the lot is the way it's kind of facing and going backwards. It is just what it is. It's a weird lot, but I'm glad it's upgraded, has a fresh new look in my version of Willow Creek. Hopefully it'll be in yours. Yeah, it's Crick Cabana Reno. Crick Cabana. Wow. Crick Cabana. I don't know why I cannot say that. That's bad. It's like a tongue twister. I keep wanting to say Cabano, but that also could be because I cannot read my notes. So, whoops. But yeah. So we're almost finished here. I do simplify the landscape and clean it up a bit because before it seemed a little like run down, maybe. I guess it's the best way to describe it. It just had like weeds and like weird, well, they weren't weeds, they were flowers, but it just looked like weeds and stuff growing. So this kind of cleaned it up, made it a little nice and modern. But again, you can find Crick Cabana on the Sims 4 gallery. My EA ID is TheSimified. I do hope you enjoyed this quick little speed build. I do hope you're enjoying all of these speed builds I'm doing, but also the starter homes that I've been doing recently. They're just really fun to do. I love building on a budget. And if you did enjoy this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you'd like, sharing what you think. And also subscribe if you haven't already. And I do thank you for watching, and I hope you have yourself a great day or great week, and I will see you in the next video.